Hey guys, today you are going to learn about digital content. So, looking at this page, I think a lot of us fall between the getting started and developing. We have adequate access to devices. You're going to be getting 5 to 6 extra devices in your class this year. We have some digital tools. I think you'll be able to purchase them on your own. And most of the times we have pretty good internet. You should have a routine already for digital tools because you should have one for Alexia and ST Math. Um, I'm not sure if we do a really good job of reviewing student data from the digital tools from Lexia, and ST Math is probably something we could do a little bit, we could be better at. And then, depending on your classrooms, you may have some students who are able to help other students with their tech issues. So we're in between the getting started and developing phase. Um, and we're going to talk about why this is a really important area of blended learning. So, in the development stage, we want to have consistent routines for students when they use digital tools and assign students to use specific tools or modules based on their student need. So, for example, if a student is already completed Lexia, there's really no reason they should be on Lexia. They should be on something more advanced so that they can continue advancing their reading skills. Teachers should be able to use student data to inform and modify classroom instruction. So this also goes back to um, like Lexia data. If somebody completes it, we should look and we should try and find some kind of digital content that could push them past whatever Lexia has to offer. But we should be able to also use that data to see if students are stuck in a level and then create small group targeted lessons for whatever those students might need, whatever's keeping them from advancing. And then another important part of digital content is aligning the use of online and offline curriculum to provide integrated experience for students. So we can already do that with ST Math and Lexia. Our students have those available at school, but also at home if they have those certain devices. So we want to think about what are some other digital tools we can give them so that they're not just practicing at school, but they're practicing at home too. So hopefully, there we go. So, um, proper design and implementation of personalized learning with digital content um, promotes the use of technology to transform instruction through the use of digital content. So, digital content has to be meaningful so that it connects to the student's goals and needs. It's employed in schools to boost learning. So it's not the only learning, it's there to assist the learning. It's in addition to teacher instruction. It's also an individualized path and pace for students. So it helps personalize the learning for each individual student. Students who have not mastered concepts can take advantage of opportunities for extra practice or remediation. So it can also be used for remediation or reinforce grade level skills. And digital content can create extension opportunities for students who are ready to advance. So you could create some enrichment activities. There are so many digital content apps that you can use to meet in Bloom's taxonomy of create, which I think our students would just do phenomenal on. But here's what it's not. It is not, does not mean that students will be on a device for the entire class period. It has to be integrated with the content. So a few minutes here, a few minutes there, and provide deeper learning through reinforcement and practice at the level that each student requires. So it should be at their level at all times. And it provides students with a clear understanding as to why a specific digital tool is being used. So we're going back to reflection here. Students should have the opportunity to reflect. Teachers should have the opportunity to reflect with students so that they understand why they may be using a different app than their peers. Because maybe somebody's like, oh, I see on Duolingo. Like, that looks like a lot of fun. Okay, well, Bradley, Miguel over here also speaks Spanish, and so he's using Spanish to help learn English. And Bradley, you only know English, so this is a little different. And this is like this is a tool that's going to help him in our classroom. Okay. Here's some anchor charts to remind students of the purpose of their digital content. So I like this. It has pictures of the apps that they're using, and then a reminder of why you're using this particular app. Um, so another part of digital content is making sure that students know what the technology expectations are. So we have to find meaningful ways to convey the technology expectations to students. So that could be through anchor charts, and develop clear processes for situations when technology issues arise, which allows them to continue to support the instructional needs of students. So if you're in a small group, you don't want to leave your small group to go help Timmy with Lexi or EST Math. Who knows what happened? But maybe you could assign like a tech expert in your classroom to go help those students that need some tech assistance. So here's some more anchor charts. And this goes back to the TAP rubric, identifying the specific need for digital content. Within TAP, we're always identifying the need. The same thing goes with your digital content. Before choosing your digital content, you need to know what the needs of your students are for all your students, because they may not all need Lexia, they may not all need ST Math, they may not all need Duolingo, but they need something tailored to their deficits and their gaps in education. And of course, we can use digital content to help our students learn English. So in conclusion, student input when evaluating digital tools. This is important because if students say they don't like a program, it's probably not going to be effective. So we need to listen to them, find out what they don't like or why they don't like it, and then adjust from there. And we need to find meaningful ways to integrate the use of digital tools with offline instruction. So we need to provide them resources outside of school so that they can continue practicing learning. As always, prioritize the diverse needs of students, which we tend to do at NLAS a lot, with differentiation instruction. And lastly, empower students by creating a process to troubleshoot technology. Create a tech job in your classroom and make students feel valuable. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this on EduPuzzle, and we'll reflect on it soon.